You know something, Luke? If you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
Coming home from school and mama's laid out on the couch. She's screaming, God, please let this be a dream. And Jake, your daddy, bounced. They caught him driving round West Mifflin. With him was more than an ounce. He took off with that whore he scored with, knew not of his whereabouts. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death, but I cannot sweat and I cannot let these feelings get inside my head. Wanna run and hide, but I must instead let Mr. Hyde decide the rest. Deep down inside I keep repressed, but I meant every word that I fucking said.
Life was a bitch, so I fucked her right. No wonder other motherfuckers call me Slugger White. My number one struggle just maybe might drive me crazy. Slight case of rabies bite, somebody save me. Yeah, Jesus, right? I paused for a minute, chest winding tight. I knew what to do, the moon blinding bright, but I'm finding that I'm still filled with spite. Pissed off kid never did what's right. Late electric bill, I never seen the light. Fuck that, I'd rather fight to the death. Work till I sweat, leave no regrets. If life is a test, then I flunk that shit. Fuck you, little punk bitch. It's kinda sad, but everything you had is only cause your dad and your mom rich.
And I remember being a little kid and having to hide out down in the basement, hold my baby brother while my mother's upstairs screaming. And I called the police and they told me, we're sorry, we don't dispatch after 11.
Coming home from school and mama's laid out on the couch. She's screaming, God, please let this be a dream. And Jake, your daddy, bounced. They caught him driving round West Mifflin. With him was more than an ounce. He took off with that whore he scored with, knew not of his whereabouts. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death, but I cannot sweat and I cannot let these feelings get inside my head. Wanna run and hide, but I must instead let Mr. Hyde decide the rest. Deep down inside I keep repressed, but I meant every word that I fucking said.
Dial 911, but they ain't coming, and they wonder why this kid running. Society can kiss my dick, I'ma stand back, grip my dick, fuck the world, act like a prick. Nice guys finish last, and I'm getting sick of just sitting back while I have a niche. It's white gold every time that I spit. Got talent, true grit, grew up in a gutter, lived in a pit. Me and my brother gonna come to get, cause everybody got a plan till they get hit. Legs feed the wolf, we out of wick. Food stamps can't handle my appetite, bitch. Hate Section 8, fuck that shit, making white noise, and we up in this bitch.
Coming home from school and mama's laid out on the couch. She's screaming, God, please let this be a dream. And Jake, your daddy, bounced. They caught him driving round West Mifflin. With him was more than an ounce. He took off with that whore he scored with, knew not of his whereabouts.
I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death, but I cannot sweat and I cannot let these feelings get inside my head. Wanna run and hide, but I must instead let Mr. Hyde decide the rest. Deep down inside I keep repressed, but I meant every word that I fucking said.
And they wonder why I don't want to get a regular job and work every day and contribute to society, because society has done me wrong. I'm a product of my environment, and that's why I don't give a shit.
Maybe when I get back, I can write a book about my travels. You know, about getting out of this sick society.
Society!
Society, man.
Society!
Society.
Society!